He's Black Guy Fawkes, and I'm his partner for spades, which is probably why we always lose. And together we are Fawkes and friends. Today, the third friend who we are talking to about the creative process is Cassie Jalilie of the Venomous Pinks.
1, 2, 3, 4. From coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, what he got is fucking wrong. His land's not made for you and me. We're chatting built the wall as we tear down Bottom Stall. And watch our kids get slaughtered as they run straight through the hall. Let's go!
Man, so much that I hate about what you just said. There's so much that I hate about everything you just said. Jesus Christ.
And that's why we
What?
get along so well. It's been a while since we put an episode out. Have you been busy or something?
It's been a hot minute. Let's see what's been going on. Well, one thing is I put out a brand new motherfucking record called Misery
That-
Suite that's out right now on Asbestos and on Lay Noise and on Bomber Music as well. So it's out in the UK, it's out in Canada, it's out right here in the US. And full length record, 10 songs that we were able to make this record thanks to the help of the Maryland State Arts Council. And it's been out for a little bit, so I hope you all have been listening, or I hope you all pick up a vinyl, or I just hope you guys enjoy.
I've said this around other people when Ian wasn't present. So Ian, earmuffs, but it is actually a good record. Just pretend I didn't tell you that. Because it's my job to keep you humble.
Yeah, fuck you.
Do you know what else it is my job to do, though? To remind you that you have other stuff to promote coming up soon, too.
No, this is Cheers. I'll be playing here soon in Newport, Kentucky at Iron Fest. My good buddy John Gerhardt asked me to come do this, and I'm real happy to be out there. It'll be myself, Laura Jane Grace is playing, Eugenius, my good buddy Phil Smith, and on the Cinder will be there, and a whole bunch of other bands too. So it's gonna be a lot of fun this November 14th to 15th in Newport, Kentucky. Tickets are on sale right now, so make sure you pick that up. And there'll be a viewer announcement coming up in the future as well. But for right now, let's talk about our new guest, Cassie Jalilie.
From the Venomous Pinks.
I saw her first play 2 years ago, but I met her just last year in Denver for Punk Rock City's Live Fest. And Cassie is one of the best punk drummers out there right now, just fucking rips it up and is so outspoken about so many issues going on right now and real inspiring. And for those who know Cassie, for some of those who don't, I know that she has battling cancer recently. And I know as of right now, we recorded this episode maybe about, like a few weeks ago. And right now, I know that she is going through chemo as of now and is looking forward to help fund her med dose and everything like that too. So if you can, we'll have a link for the crowdfunding in our description of this episode. And as of now, we're wishing her the best of luck and wishing her a lot of love. And let's just get into the episode.
We love you, Cassie.
Love you so much. Cassie Jalilie, welcome to Fawkes Friends. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you.
I have not seen you in quite some time, and you have had quite a year recently. And
Yeah. Since I've last seen you, it's all new.
I think so. I was thinking about this. I think the first time I saw you, well, I think we first met at in Denver.
Yep.
But my first time seeing you all play as Venomous Pinks, I saw you at Alex's bar. Does you play like Stacy's birthday party?
Oh, you were there.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah, because Lynn and me and Mac, we did a Lost Evenings the day before. Then Lynn invited me out to that party. Then I saw you guys playing it. You guys, I was fucking blown away. Y'all just goddamn ripped.
Thank you. Thank you.
That being said, your drumming is fucking on point. What's your musical background? Who are you into that got you in the drums? And who inspires you?
Number one was Travis Barker. Just, because that was my era growing up, seeing all like the pop punk bands and stuff. A lot of pop punk drummers. Cyrus too from like Newfound Glory, but I kind of studied drums a little bit, so I like everything. I like a lot of jazz drummers, like Steve Gadd, metal drummers too. I like the drummer from Tool, Danny Carey. Like it's just like kind of all over the place as far as drums and influences. But Travis Barker was always like my number one, like when I first started.
Yeah. How did you connect with Dre and Gabby?
I love playing with them because like they're very open. They're like, whatever you want to do, anything you want to do, like they let me experiment and do like anything that I want to do. They're open to me like just doing fills and just like letting me go off and do my own thing, you know?
My favorite memory of seeing guys play was both at Camp Pennsylvania and Punk Rock City Live Fest, which by the way, we both did in the same span of time.
We
Which-
did, yeah.
So my story was I flew into Denver because that
Yeah.
was like July, like for July week. No, wait, when was that? Because you picked me up.
That was the 4th of July weekend that year where it was like 1,000 degrees out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember I had to play at PRSL. Then I flew early that morning to get to take a plane to Newark, to take a bus to Allentown to get picked up by Ed, so I could head over there to go play. I'm not sure how your schedule was with that, but I was by
yeah.
the time I got there, I was just tired.
I remember you talking about, did you have to take a bus like the next morning or something too? Or like,
Yeah, so I had to sit in Newark Airport for like 2 hours waiting for the bus to come,
oh my God.
and then be on the bus for an hour. Then Ed and drive like an hour and a half to get to camp.
Yeah, he
Wow.
thought he was flying the whole way. He thought that there was a commuter flight from Newark to Allentown, and it turns out that commuter flight is just a bus.
Whoa. Man.
But what I didn't remember from those performances I saw you guys in were because they happened in the same year. Well, it was the same 2 days, but I remember you holding up the Palestinian flag and then getting grippy into Todos Unidos, which that was so goddamn powerful, and I loved every single moment of that.
Thank you.
And I appreciate the fact that in Denver, you and I we talked a good bit about what's going on right now in Gaza, because I think me and Ed talked about this like a little bit, but I always had the idea that if I struggle with what's going on right now. I know it's a genocide. I know what's going on, but I struggle because if I not say anything, I don't want to become Islamophobic. But have I said something, I don't want, because how the nuances down the internet, I don't want to be considered anti-Semitic. But talking to you about that really did help me out like a lot when it comes to
Thank you.
how to handle that.
Yeah.
That being said, how are you handling everything going on right now? Like as far as over there, as far as in the fucking US, because it's a shit show everywhere.
I mean, this has been happening for generations. Like my family's from there. So my grandfather left in the 30s and it was happening then, you know? So for the most part, people didn't really know what was going on between Palestine and Israel. They're just like, we heard about it, but we don't know, you know? But now that you can see it, like there's no way you can unsee it, you know? And it's just like, people are forced to see it. And it's like, people need to see it. So that's the good thing about social media now is that like people can finally see what has been going on for so long and what we have been talking about for so long, you know? So like the support is just like through the roof now, whereas before it was just like people didn't talk about it, people didn't know about it, you know? But like you said, you know, it's a lot of people are afraid to use their platforms because they don't want to be considered, you know, anti-Semitic or anything. But it's like when it comes to a genocide and like people, like a mass slaughter of people, human beings, it's like, you know, it has nothing to do with Semitism or anything. It's like people are dying every day and like our government is funding it, you know? So, you know.
Which is just baffling to fucking me. Just seeing like, well, not I know how he got here, but just seeing
Yeah.
our government just give him anything he wants to do. Honestly, anything that he wants, he's gonna fucking get. And
Yeah. It's wild.
yes,
Crazy times, you know? And then, you know, meanwhile, we're giving billions of dollars to them. And it's like, we have people in our own country who can't put a roof over their head. They can't afford groceries. They can't afford an education or health care. And it's like, you know, it's crazy.
so out of curiosity, like, because these are really stressful time for you being vaccinated alongside what's going on in the U.S. How are you finding time to take care of you, make sure that you can show up for others? Like what do you do for mental health, for self care?
For self-care, you just gotta just make time, like for me, what's important is you have to tune out, because of like when you're on social media and stuff and you see those things, it's just like it's a lot to carry. So you just have to make time to like it's important to make time to just like turn everything off and just like chill, relax. Like for me, I go to the beach a lot. Like that's like my zen, that's where I go to just like unload everything and just feel. And then, you know, that's for me, that's a good outlet.
Speaking of beaches, decide to see something happy. Yo, we're just in Hawaii.
Yeah, we were.
How was that?
It was amazing. It's our third year in a row, and Hawaii is our favorite place to play. Just the scene out there is amazing. And just every person there is just so humble and so generous. And it's a completely different, it's so different than anything else, And for me, it was my first shows back since my cancer treatment and everything. And it was the best place to be, the best place to do that for me. And I needed that, because I was in a hospital bed for majority of 2025, missing out on shows and tours and stuff. So to be able to like finally be back and play again and kind of tour again and have that be the place to do it, it was just, it was so nice. So much fun.
And I saw like videos and I was so happy to just see you just back to
Oh,
your element because
thank
it
you.
made me happy. Of course, it made me happy just seeing when you spoke out about your cancer diagnosis, just seeing the whole punk scene just rally with you and just like be there for you. Like I just see everybody on stage just during fest just rooting for you, cheering you on. Like it made me the happiest.
Yeah.
Honestly. You feel comfortable talk about like where are you right now when it comes to after your diagnosis? Like
So right now I was diagnosed with stage 3, borderline stage 4 cervical cancer. I also had kidney failure. I did 9 weeks of treatment. I did radiation, 2 different forms of radiation and chemo. So after you're done with your treatment, you usually wait about like 3 months before they do your follow-up like MRI scan, just to see if there's cancer left, how much cancer there is, if it's spread, like what's going on. So I actually had that scan the day after I got back from Hawaii, which was yesterday. So I had that scan yesterday. So I don't get my results until next week. But next week when I get my results, that will dictate whether or not I have to go back onto treatment and do the radiation and chemo all over again, which I hope I don't, or if I can go into remission if they don't find anything, which I hope they don't find anything. So that's where I'm at now. It's just kind of like I won't know anything until next week when I meet with my oncologist to figure out what the next steps are.
it was always I'm rooting you on. I know it is too.
Thank
You're silent
you.
right now.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was worried as all hell. Like but I'm just glad to see that things are getting handled. You are doing better. Granted, it's audio only podcast, but just seeing you visually, I see you're doing better. I'm just glad that y'all got to have that experience of playing together in Hawaii.
Thank
But I'm
you
also
so
jealous because I also love Hawaii too.
Oh, we'll get you out there for sure. We can for sure. Well, we'll talk to our homies out there and like, yeah, they would love you out there.
I didn't know there was a big punk scene in Hawaii. Like
Yeah,
just seeing like
Maui.
everybody in there moshing.
Well, no one goes out there. So you got to think like when people do come, they're like, oh my God, someone's here, like, so they're so stoked.
It probably mirrors that like SoCal in the 80s thing where it's kind of geographically isolated. So everybody's
Yeah.
being inspired by everyone around them and kind of forming their own sound and style. What is it like as someone who's gone to the punk scene in Hawaii? What makes it different and special?
So what makes it really special actually is they go out of their way to do all ages shows. So most of the times that we play, it's all ages, and like the main, it's mainly kids that come out to the shows, underage kids, and it's just like amazing to see the kids like so stoked and so happy, and like for them it's like like every weekend I think pretty much like whenever they have shows, all the kids like come out and they just all go to shows. So it's really cool to see that because we don't see that out here a lot. Like you never get all ages shows. Like we don't even remember the last time we played an all ages show, especially when you're touring or playing with other bands on tour. It's like, it's never all ages. So That's a really cool thing about Hawaii's. They really make it a point to do all ages shows.
Any Hawaiian bands you listen to right now?
Yeah, our homies that we played with, the Minorities. Check them out. They're from Maui. They're really good. They're really good. Super fun.
I love that. It's my favorite island. I went there when I was younger. I did like surf lessons while there too. I
Nice.
love that. I love the food. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Fresh fish. Oh my God, I miss it so much.
Oh, we'll get you out there.
All your food. So let's talk about Venomous Pinks too. I know your last one you put out, you're in the studio with Lynn Lee, who we all just know and love as just a short menace in the punk scene. I love her dearly. What was it like having her produce you? Like, what was working with Lynn like?
It was amazing. Like, it was her and Cameron Webb, who we recorded with, and they really pushed us. So like, we had our demos and our songs, and we're like, all right, this is what we have, and they just completely transformed our songs. Like, most of them sounded nothing like the demos. Like, it sounded like a completely different song, and like they literally like dissected every song. So we would sit down and they'd be like, verse, chorus, and be like, oh, like maybe change this, or maybe she helped us out a lot with vocals too, like melodies and stuff. And, like she's like really good with that. It was just an amazing experience that like just helped push us to a whole new level. We had wanted to work with her for a really long time. We're like, hey, can you help us out a little bit? And like, she was there every day in the studio. Like for everything, drums, guitar, like all that. She was just there. And it was really cool to like work with her, on that record.
No, I love that woman and just that whole band together. Like they're
Yeah.
such the sweetest group of women of all time.
So fun.
I was, and we've all toured with them too in the UK or the EU.
We did a tour with them, yeah. I think it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Yeah, Europe.
Are you guys are going to start working on anything here soon, or?
We need to. So that was, we are long overdue for our next release. We were supposed to have an album out, like, I think it's been 3 years, which is too long. But then all this happened, so that kind of, set us back a little bit. We were kind of working on stuff. We probably had like 5 or 6 like songs or song ideas, but like nothing full. So it's our goal now for sure to like get back to writing. After this tour that we have coming up in November, we're just gonna like really make it a point to like start writing this record, because there's a lot to talk about. Like with everything going on, like just with everything. So it's the perfect time, and we're gonna make time for that, and that's our goals. A new album.
There is way too much that's going on in the U.S. right now that needs to
Yeah.
talk about alongside going on CS2, and I'm ready for it. I love you all too, just because of, again, you being outspoken when it comes to what's going on in Gaza, and with what I see on you, Dre, again, posts all the time. I
Mhm.
love how authentic and just raw you guys are when it comes to what's going on in around the world, how conscious it is. Because
Yeah. Totally.
personally, I feel like when it comes to some punk, I do feel like it's just kind of generic. Like we talk about the major things, like fucking Nazis and fashion, but nobody gets down to the real nitty gritty
Yeah.
things on what this actually does. And for me, I always feel like some punk has become kind of cookie cutter to that extent. If that makes sense.
Totally. And that's what punk is, and like, we get backlash a lot because of it. If we're talking about Palestine, we're talking about ICE, we've had beers thrown at us. We had people boo us. I've had people scream at me, like, put that effing flag down, get rid of that flag. Like, people will comment on our social media. It happened last week because they posted a picture of me holding a Palestinian flag. And then like all these people were like, why can't you just keep politics out of it? Like, unfollow or whatever. It's like, have you not heard? Like, we are political. Our music is political. Punk rock is political. Like, I don't know. It's insane. But like, some people just really do not understand that. But we don't care. Like, we're going to keep talking about it. And it's like, we don't care. We're going to use our platform, whatever platform we have, to talk about this stuff because it's important,
I struggle a little bit right now just because I'm seeing people are reacting right now to, especially having to a certain podcaster being murdered off.
Yeah.
And I'm not celebrating that, but also in a bigger sense, I just don't care because this is what
Yeah.
revolution is, in my opinion. And but also, I'm seeing how people are reacting right now. I also just saw 2 black men get lynched in Mississippi, so I'm trying to find ways for me to speak up, but also keep myself safe. And
Yeah.
I, I do want to ask, like, do you battle that? Do you guys battle that too? You also being like disenfranchised and marginalized people in the U.S., especially in punk rock too.
I mean, it's crazy. Like I was saying, like you get a lot more backlash now, which is like surprising because it's punk rock. Like, where is this coming from? But then, like
Yeah.
you said too, like it's also kind of scary in a sense because you don't know how people are gonna react. Because like people know they can find you anytime, anywhere, and like there's been times where we've had like we always want to use our platform, like always, but there have been times where we're like, okay, not tonight, like we can't. Like there was one time they booked us at like a veteran bar or something. I don't know how that even happened, but like everyone, it was like all MAGA, like Trump, like it was just, I don't know how we got that show at that venue, but like it was like scary for us, and we're like, there's no way. Like we are gonna like they're gonna freaking murder us if we talk about like we are completely outnumbered right now. So like situations like that where we're like, okay, just we can't, unfortunately.
I remember I saw you guys post about that on your story. I'm like, Jesus Christ,
No,
where
yeah, you
are
saw
they?
that.
Like
Yeah.
it's difficult, but it's also, yeah, like you said, it's punk rock. More people expecting. Like I think about when people got mad when they found out Rage Against the Machine was political. Like y'all weren't paying attention
Oh,
to what they're screaming about at all.
right.
It's like getting mad that you find out that a Dr. Seuss book is illustrated.
Like my favorite thing is when BBC at Glastonbury got rid of Kneecap for their live stream performance, and they replaced him with
Yeah.
Bob Dylan, who was just as equally outspoken about Palestine. So obviously people are not doing the research
No-
before they book, or let alone before the videotape. And
Yeah.
but I think about that a good bit. Like I still want to speak. I still want to do my part to keep this world safe and help out. But I also want to make sure that I'm also safe too. And with how
Right.
heightened things are,
Yeah.
it's scary.
Yeah, it is it's scary, because
Like I said too, when it comes to ICE, how's that in LA right now? Because I know that DC is fucked. But
yeah. I think it's kind of died down. But yeah, it was crazy for a while. Like it was like every corner. I mean, it's just unreal. And the thing that's crazy to me is like you see these like vigilantes or like just like normal people who like go on Amazon and buy like police gear and pretend to be like ICE like agents or whatever. And it's like, how is that legal? How is it okay for these people to go out and like arrest people, like they're not law enforcement. And it's like you see stuff like that like all the time, like out here, and it's scary because it's like, how is that okay? Like, and people don't know, like people don't know their rights. So like, they'll just, okay, like I'm arrested, but it's like, no, like you need to like it's crazy. Like it was crazy out here for a while.
yeah, I know you guys drive. I know that of course Lynn's out there. I have the other friends that are Hispanic that out there too, and I worry because I don't want to see anybody in the scene taken away. Honestly. And
Yeah.
that was my biggest fear, like going on tour this year, which I don't want to be driving around in a car alone because if that's me, man, and ICE is around there, I don't want to get picked up. So I surround myself on tour by 4 white British dudes, and they all showed me with their privilege, and it all worked
Yeah.
out. It's dangerous right now, just being a fucking minority in America,
Mhm.
especially with ICE. Because now if they're going to just pick up anybody, then the odds are pretty good for them to pick up either me or you or any of us speaking out. And now we're seeing punk bands that coming here from the EU or from the UK get denied entry
I
because
heard
of speaking out.
that. Yeah, which is crazy.
They happened to the subhumans. I'm not sure who else has happened to, but
Mhm.
like live music, I think like live music is going to change a lot in the next few years. Like we're all like, I don't feel like any band's going to risk coming over here unless they are
Yeah,
completely moderate or fucking right wing completely.
right. I think Propaganda, it happened to Propaganda. I think they cancel, or like they're supposed to come over here, but they couldn't, or I don't know what happened, but I think that happened to them too.
Yeah, they had a tour. They're supposed to come down for Fest, but
Right?
then well, I feel like they didn't want to just because of how shit is here right now.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't blame them because now they're charging
Yeah.
so much for when it comes to pizzas and
Yeah.
Like I worry a lot, but
Yeah.
that was a long tirade. Now I just went on, so I apologize. No, I'm not apologizing. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
this isn't about me. It's about you.
No.
But and I think it's time for our favorite game.
Yeah, well, let's switch up the mood a little bit, huh?
Hey.
Listen, we got to we got to
You got to balance the heartbreak with the joy.
Yeah.
And
So-
you might want to tell Kathy what the game's called.
Yeah, this game's called Surprise Motherfucker. Surprise Motherfucker. So we got some quick fire questions for you, or quick fire ish.
Thank you.
So,
Yeah, I'm the worst with that. I'm just a drummer. I'm in the background. I'm not used to this. So just a heads up.
what are your top 4 Blink-182 albums?
Top 4 Neighborhoods. I really like Neighborhoods a lot. Neighborhoods would probably be number 1 just because like the drumming on there is like, so crazy. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket for sure. Enema. And then I don't really like the newer stuff. Like, sorry. Oh, and then they're self-titled. They're self-titled. So yeah. Take Off Your Pants and Jacket, the self-titled, Neighborhoods, and Enema of the State.
Who are your Mount Rushmore of like drummers across all genre? Like, who are just the pinnacle of drummers?
So probably top 5 would be John Theodore, actually from Mars Volta, the Louse and the Comatorium. Like that whole entire album is like one of the biggest influences for me as a drummer. So John Theodore from Mars Volta for sure. Jose Pasillas from Incubus, like he's like an underrated drummer, I feel like, and he's crazy good, big influence on me. Let's see who else. John Bonham is another one. Travis Barker. Adam Carson from AFI. He's like one of my biggest influences too. I think probably those couple drummers.
This isn't one of the questions, but talking about AFI, I just want to know, how do you like Davey Hammond's new look?
If he's happy, I think it's funny. Like I think it's interesting. I haven't even heard the new stuff. They're my favorite band too. Like there's like 2 new songs or something. I haven't even heard. I need to listen to them. But yeah, the look is.
Yeah, I got into them during like December Underground, so I didn't get into them like during Black Sales like most people did. But I love that whole era moving forward. So, but this new one, like I again, he can do whatever he wants to. Like I'm glad he's happy. I'm just really confused on what's going on because he went straight king of the hill. Like he went straight mullet.
Bob Ross.
He looks like he just grows and dankest weed on his farm in North Dakota. Like that's what he looks like to me. I love it.
I didn't even know his hair could do that. Like, cause he had like a pond, Like I didn't know he had like such curly, froey hair. I was like, damn, okay, like.
Yeah, he had the Karen, like he has so many looks. Just so many
The
styles.
double lock, but then he's got like the little rat tail thing going on too. So he's got like the Bob Ross with the rat tail.
I'm just envious of anyone who has hair. So
I mean, me too.
you do yours by choice. I don't have a choice in this.
What are your musical guilty pleasures, if you have any?
Oh, I listen to a lot of like. Sometimes I'll randomly listen to like early 2000s, like real McCoy or like like Amber or whatever. I don't know, LaBouche, like stuff like that. I guess like when we're on tour, stuff like that. I don't know. Don't really have any idea.
I never heard LaBouche.
No, you know this song, "Be My Lover," like from the 90s.
Da 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 da.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
There we go.
Like the dancey, like 90s, 2000s, like dancey type stuff. Like, I guess that would be,
Everything but the girl.
there you go.
See, I was sitting in a brewery in Philly, waiting to play. Just wait for me to load in. I remember they're playing all dance music.
There you
And I'm
go.
like, it all just sounds like cocaine to me. Like it all just sounds like pure cocaine in a nightclub to me. But
Right.
All right. So say Ian and I just show up in LA next week and we all end up at like Break Room 86 or some other karaoke bar. What song are you singing?
Any Smith song. Smith is like my go-to karaoke. Smith with the accent. That or Kansas. Wayward Son. Yeah, probably.
I love that song. I love the harmonies on that song, honestly.
Right? Yeah.
You can't just put rock out to that song we hear it come on. Like it's so good. Smith, I want to hear you do Smith because I rather probably listen to you than I would Morrissey. I get why people love Smith, but I hate Morrissey as both a human being and just as a
I
singer
know,
too.
that's what yeah. That's what sucks.
What are your favorite states to play? What favorite cities to play in the U.S.
Aside from Hawaii,
outside?
in the US, let's see. The East Coast is pretty fun. We've been doing a lot of like Midwest, which is cool, like for the first time. Yeah, probably the East Coast. I just like to play. I like to play anywhere, you know.
I'm the same. Wherever you want to put me, wherever you want me to play, I'll do it. So
Exactly.
I really can't do it.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you guys like the East Coast because I do love playing in the East Coast as well.
Yeah.
Midwest has treated me very nice too. I've only played in one place in California, which was House of Blues, Paris Room. That's pretty much it.
Mhm.
But never played. I was gonna play at Alex's, but I never had the chance to. But I want to play more on the West Coast a little bit.
Oh, New Mexico. New Mexico has actually been a lot of fun. We've been going there like every year the past couple years, and the scene out there is so cool, and it's a lot of fun out there. Have you done New Mexico yet?
I have not.
No. They would love you out there too. It's another place they would love you.
It's just Albuquerque or anywhere
Yeah.
else in New Mexico.
Yeah, just Albuquerque.
What's your favorite food scene in the U.S. when you're on tour? Like, what do you look forward to eating?
We love Thai, like as a band especially, we love Thai food. Thai food's probably like number one. It's really hard to find a bad Thai place. Like I don't think we've really found a bad Thai place. Like anywhere that we've been on tour.
That's one of the few things I feel fortunate about is I live in a tiny, small college town. There's nothing here, but we somehow have 3 Thai restaurants, and they're all pretty good.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I love good Thai. I just love good Indian food, honestly. Like anywhere that has good Indian food, I will go to on the spot.
Yeah, India's good too.
But I do love me some. I do love me some Thai food as well.
Yeah.
Ian, we just have to admit that you and I just love food. It's what it boils down to.
Yes, I mean, judging by our sizes, people can tell that we just love eating all the time. So my last one for you is, who's on your bucket list to tour with? And who do you want to see Venomous Pinks tour with?
Who do we want to? Oh, you know, what would be like totally amazing is Turnstile. Like that would be so much fun. I love that because we have like some like heavier, thrashy kind of stuff too. For me, that would be number one. I would love to tour with Turnstile.
I remember seeing their because they're a Baltimore band. I didn't go to this, but I saw their free show they put on where she had the whole place fucking packed
It's wild.
outside too.
Yeah. Did you see their
Mhm.
tiny desk that they just did like a couple
Yeah.
weeks? And I think it was the first time ever that they got people to mosh at a tiny desk to show.
They're one band I'm like slowly getting into. Like I've heard about them I heard about them for a while, but I never got to listen to them until recently. It's so good. It's so
Yeah.
damn good.
Yeah. One day, hopefully.
I'm hoping you guys do that. I'm truly hoping you guys get on there. We'll turn the style. That's it, Cassie. It was so much fun having you on this, and I'm glad we did this. I'm glad you're holding up after this shit
Thank
year
you
that you
so much.
had.
Thank
And
you.
I'm wishing you nothing but love. I hope that hoping that everything is okay and everything pulls through with you.
Thank you so much.
This show is the brainchild of Black Guy Fawkes folk punk griot. You can find him on all the social medias as Black Guy Fawkes or Black Guy Fawkes Music, as well as on Bandcamp. Merch, music, and ticket sales are how independent music gets sustained, but word of mouth also helps a great deal. The intro and outro are both from the song New American Meltdown by Black Guy Fawkes, so that's legally covered because this is his podcast, and that is his song available on the album Life, Love, and the Bomb. Additional music elements provided by Ben Dumb Production Music. Check out more at bdmusicproduction.com for all your bespoke royalty-free background music needs. Sound design and editing by Ed Cunard, who appears courtesy of his dog and many, many cats. Cover art by Jacob Matthews, a pal who has been down since day one. Finally, while Fawkes and Friends firmly believes that punk rock is and should be a safe space, we know it can't be safe for everyone without excluding bad elements. So remember,
So tell your local Nazi just to fuck off.
I'm sorry. I'm still fucking reeling from what you just said. Oh my god.
I'm
But
going to
yeah.
edit this to make it sound good. Yeah, don't worry.
No, leave it all in. Fuck that.
Well, no, that's how I get my outtakes.